Hey, it's Big Kahuna here. Just a short video. Last night, Jon Stewart put on a staged act on his show. And the reason I said it's staged is if you would look at the placement of his coffee cup, not normally there. And of course, he smashed it. It's because it was a prop. And he faked that he was bleeding. It was completely staged incident. Uh, that's how liberals, you know, their all their outrage is staged. And the reason he was putting on this act, this tirade that he was putting on, was about changes in the Social Security system and Medicaid and Medicare. Now, I'm a recipient of Medicare. I get Social Security with my small pension. And this is something that happens every time there's a transfer of powers from Democrats to Republicans. They will change something in the upcoming year that will go into effect January of the year that they are no longer in power. So that way they can use it politically against whoever unseated them. So in 2024, these changes that went in the changes that went into effect January 1st of 2025 were made by the prior administration. And this just shows how little they care for you. Uh, they do this as a political weapon, and they make you suffer for it. So, in other words, the suffering you're going through right now is basically to be at the advantage of the Democrats. And I'll tell you what I'm going through right now, and everybody's going through right now because of his changes in Medicare and Medicaid and Social Security. Uh, I'm on two medications that were part of a program that whatever Medicare Medicare Part D coverage would not pay, the pharmaceutical company would pick up the difference, and then they would get a tax credit. And the two medications that I were getting for free were Humira for my rheumatoid arthritis and Ribelsis for my diabetes. Well, both of these medications are what they call Schedule 3 in Medicare Part D. And so they're very expensive otherwise. Well, there were changes made, and I had the same coverage I had last year, but the policy changes caused a change in the income guidelines for these programs. So what brought it about was now Humira is going to, if I want to continue to take Humira, I will have to pay a $590 deductible plus over $1,000 for 3 months supply. In addition to that, if I want to take Ribelsis, Ribelsis is even worse because I would be paying over $1,000 a month for Ribelsis. These are medications up until now I was getting for free. And when I went to renew those 90-day prescriptions for them, Ribelsis was tablets. The Humira was a shot I would take every 2 weeks. They'd send these subcutaneous injectors, and every 2 weeks I would inject it. Today was my last injection because I'm not able to, I don't qualify for that. I'll let you out in a minute, Jasper. Okay. So those are the two um, cases that are just affecting me. Now, hundreds of thousands of people were affected like this. Hundreds of thousands. And Biden didn't care. Biden made these changes to make a political talking point that they could use against Trump. And that's disgusting that you and I have to suffer for this. And it's something you really need to take into account, especially after the theatrics of Jon Stewart last night on his show, where he pounded on his desk. He intentionally pounded on a fake um, coffee mug that broke up into tiny little pieces, and then hold on a second, my cat's right here on the screen. This is just, I want to take a moment here and talk about something since he popped up. Jasper here was selected amongst thousands of entries into a Paw Pals calendar for 2025 and 2026. And he was selected for November 2025. And the reason I'm bringing this up is it's a charity. It's Paw Pals provides resources for animal shelters. They primarily food. They provide this all over the region. It's a regional charity. So if you want one of these calendars, all you got to do is go to www.pawpals.store/donations. And they will send you one of these calendars. It's filled with cats and dogs. And gonna get one for my office. Gonna probably have them all over the apartment. So when you do that, you're helping cats like this guy. You're helping cats like that aren't getting the love these guys are. So you're feeding them. So definitely go to Paw Pals. That's all I have today. Stay safe and God bless.